So, welcome back. We are again, going to start something. No one can deny me max minions, unfortunately for me. I'll have to manage without it. Uh, Alright. We just won a war, and we've started another one. I happen to be a member in my clan, so I have no control over what is happening, really. I was an elder, but I left in between the raid weekend, and now we are stuck. And it does not matter really for me, considering I am gonna leave every weekend anyway. So I'll keep losing my elder status again and again. Let's just quickly see what we can do. My builders are all engaged right now. I have a few resources, but I'd need in 3 hours. I'd need some dark elixirs to upgrade any of my pets, and pets are now upgrading at a very expensive cost. In fact, unicorn, which is not going to upgrade right now, but still will take more than many heroes to upgrade, which is annoying actually. So here we are. I'm at 27th rank in my lead in the leaderboard, which means that I'm possibly not going to be able to progress to the next league in this season, which is such a shame, but what can be done? Consider defeat. Oh, okay. I want a nice target with amazing loot. Unfortunately, it's not very easy to find the kind of target that I'm looking for. Maybe I should have just attacked on the very first one. Or I did exactly what I should have done and waited for this one. Attack on this one. I don't care about the 100% really. What I care about is getting my attack. Getting my loot. Good for me. I was able to take out the eagle artillery, which is the most important thing, and now we can attack from anywhere. Not bad because my golem is able to tank, so it was able to save my party queen from getting no longer. Now let's do this. actually. I got my loot and I also got trophies. I mean, no trophy. I understand all the stars. Trophies, it's just the reminiscence of the old system that when you win 3 stars, you win trophies. I would like to. I mean, this is a question, and this is also my personal. Like, I'm also sharing my views about this, but my views about this new system are kind of mixed. On the one hand, incorporation of defensive capabilities in your ranking has made the system more fair. On the other hand, it also makes it, uh, you know, other things are a little out of place. First of all, I absolutely hate these new league badges. I just don't like them. They are too normal. They're too weird. Those old badges had something about them. For example, the first one was Bronze League. If they needed more levels, they could have started with something like wood, or they could have started with something below wood level as well. Maybe stone, then wood, then bronze, then after bronze, iron, then silver, then gold, then so on and so forth. Maybe we could have added some levels in between which resemble the old system, without really doing away with the entire thing, or doing an entire overhaul, by including troop based badges. I absolutely loved the champion and titan leagues, and of course legendary league, and unfortunately now it's gone. For someone who has been in legendary league, at least we have a remnant of it here. But it would have been good if the new system was just uh, you know created around the existing system. Anyway, there were existing League 1, 2 and 3 in each and every league. So there was Titan 1, Titan 2, Titan 3, Champion 1, Champion 2, Champion 3. So that way it was already there. I wonder why Supercell thought that removing the old system entirely and creating an entirely new system would be better than making it a little simpler and a little uh, little like the old system. The thing is that it's no one likes too many changes, especially if they are done so quickly and so suddenly. I would have preferred to see the system change more gradually, but it happened so quickly that it's kind of overwhelming a little. Maybe it was to be done, so kind of they thought that maybe we may as well just do all the changes in one go and take all the flack that is gonna come our way once, and then be done with it. Maybe that was their thinking, but maybe in that process they ended up getting more hatred or more criticism than they would have got if they had done it more gradually. That is my personal opinion. It could be something else, but I personally believe that the system should have been should have remained slightly like the old one. They changed the shield system. Anyway, no one cares about the shield. I don't care about the shield. I like the change that they made with the revenge system, which is perfect. Revenge system should have been changed. I always hated people who took a lot of loot from me, but whenever I tried to attack them, it would always have a shield, or the active a player would be active. Now I can at least revenge myself, revenge an attack on my base. So that's good. But what I don't like, for example, is I've already said the league badges. I don't like them. I like the system of being able to attack any number of times, but I don't like that that the it's too difficult to get to the next league now. Some You might be defense active player, or you might be offense active player. You might be one of these two kinds. If your defense is too strong, No one can defeat you, which gives you an undue advantage in this system. If your attacking is too strong, which gives you another, like, in the past system there could be any number of players in legendary league, and you could have that sense of satisfaction in your hearts that you are in the legendary league while keeping just below the 5,000 trophy mark, and enjoy the benefits of legendary league as well. Now that's gone. One thing I liked about this amendment, this change, was addition of Starios. Starios were really, getting hard to get, and so that change I liked. I think some things could have been made more smoother. Also, the update didn't seem complete at the time of its release. There were still 18 hours before attack could actually start, and so on. So a few changes were definitely a little, weird and unexpected. But I think Supercell is trying to make this game more engaging, and this is part of the process. I will not criticize Supercell for something that they had good intentions for, even if people did not receive it as nicely as they were trying to. They were trying to deliver it, whatever. So I think I will try to adapt myself. I'll not judge, what the game is or how the game is in just 5 days of its changes. I will let myself adapt to it for a few weeks at least, and maybe I will start liking it if I start enjoying these changes. One thing I would definitely suggest Supercell to do is remove these badges and bring back the old ones. They were so much better. They were so much more good looking. They're just, they're too simple, too weird. They don't even look like badges really to me. I would have preferred having the old badges so much more. I think Supercell should bring them back. I would appreciate Supercell for doing that. So that's my recommendation, but tell me what you think about this. And I think I've done my attack on this account, and the other account I don't need to attack right now. Maybe I should check once, just in case. Well, as I said, there is no need actually. I do have stuff, but right now I don't need to attack. I got build a gold, and I don't attack on the other side of this base, so all the build a gold is welcome. I will save for build a hole upgrade now. I have no intentions of upgrading anything but build a hole. Let's do this. I have upgraded even the traps, except the walls. Well, walls are too hard to upgrade. I'm not going to do that. I have attacks left here, though. What should I do? Golem Quarry. I could finish it up if I tried, but unfortunately I'm not willing to attack right now. I think we will do it later. Alright then, it was a small session, and I think we will meet next time. Thank you very much.